Hiya, what's crack? It's Erin in, oh, I'm sorry, I almost forgot you were here. It's Erin and Devin today, and if you don't know us, welcome to my channel. If you do know us, welcome back. We have some very exciting news to share today.
We moved back to Ireland, finally. It's been a long way coming, so definitely glad we're here now.
We lived together in Canada for just under 3 years, and Devin had spent a good bit of time in Ireland, like just kind of coming in and out. Had a couple of visits. I think his longest stay was like 6 months at one stage before I made the move over there. Since I've made that move, we've been coming back to Ireland every single Christmas. And so it has been like over 3 years since we've had a summer in Ireland, which is unbelievable.
Yes. The last time I was here for the summer was the first time I came here. That was August of
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this summer, definitely. It's gonna be so green, it'll be so nice. I cannot wait. We
flew on May 16th, I believe, and that was right before my birthday on May 19th. It's like a 6.5 hour flight, and Devin's very lovely sister Brianne, she drove us all the way from Windsor up to Toronto, and she stayed over with us in an Airbnb and everything and made sure we were all sorted. So we really were grateful to have her there. And saying bye to everybody was awful.
Yeah.
But saying bye at the airport, literally, we hate it.
Oh yeah, that was awful.
It's the worst. And so the wee bun came with us and Teddy came with us, so we dropped the wee bun off the morning of our flight. So we were very nervous because she couldn't fly with us. She had to go in the cargo, right?
Yeah, so we drove to Toronto the night before, stayed at an Airbnb in Mississauga. I can't remember, we were in like some tower of some sort. Can't remember the name of it, no.
Me either.
We're like, you know, top floor, some really nice views in Mississauga. And then the next morning we got up and we had to take the rabbit to the Worldwide Animal Travel Agency in Mississauga. So they were able to, you know, do all the paperwork, take the bun off of us.
We didn't need to go to the airport ourselves with the dog until 4 hours before the flight. And so then we stayed in the airport for 4 hours, and then it was a 6.5 hour flight. And then we landed in Dublin. We were reunited with the bun again, and my dad was there to take us home and to do the 3.5 hour drive back home. So we were grateful to have him here then on the other side too. So we landed on the Thursday and my birthday was the Sunday, and we were kind of jet lagged. I feel like I was struggling the most this time.
For sure.
And on the Saturday night, my dad said, let's go out for a bite to eat for my birthday because I was just turning 27. So we all went to go out for dinner. And it was a surprise birthday party to see everybody because it's been so long, and like it's been like 1.5 years since I've been home, unfortunately, because of all the health stuff that happened. And so it was so nice. It was so nice. There was like 140 people crammed into this bar.
God, yeah, it was such a surprise seeing everybody there. Like we walk in, everybody says surprise, and you got 1 million people in there. It was unreal. I was surprised.
I didn't even see you. I literally, and we got in there, I was like, see you, Devin, because I feel like I didn't see anyone because I was saying hello to everyone, and then I was like going on to the next person, on to the next person, so I feel like I see no one but everyone at the same time, if that makes sense. But that was a really nice night, and if you were there, thank you so much. It was lovely, and I'm sorry if I was super jet lagged and just being dragged in all different directions, trying to say hello to everybody. I
didn't know a lot of people there either, so it was my first time meeting a lot of people on your side. So because of COVID and everything, I wasn't able to meet anybody for a while.
Yeah.
But
and every time I looked over at you, you were just drinking with someone else at the bar.
yeah. Definitely met some nice people for sure.
For definitely. So it was a really nice night.
Yeah.
And so we had booked our one-way flight to come back. We've brought the bun and the dog. We are pretty settled in now. How are you finding it being back?
Loving it. It's very nice. I love that we can go to the beach all the time. You know, we're always on road tripping.
Yeah.
You know, every weekend so far anyways.
Ireland's just so tiny. I really took that for granted growing up, that you're just always surrounded by mountains and you just drive down the road for 5 minutes and you're picking between the beaches to go to. So you just take it for granted when you grow up here.
Yeah, it's definitely very different from where we lived in Canada.
And now we are missing like our wee home in Canada. We're missing our wee pond. We're missing all the people there saying goodbye. We're so sad.
Yeah.
We're missing everybody. So it's one of those things that doesn't really get talked about whenever you're like, you were in a long distance relationship and then you're not, you close the distance, is that someone's always like on the opposite side of the world from their family and friends.
Yeah.
Like one of us is always like sacrificing in a way,
exactly.
if that makes sense, where it just has to be worth it, I guess.
Well, you know, it's my turn now, so.
Oh yeah, I've put in my 3 years.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, so 3 years time we're heading back.
Yeah, we'll go back a couple
yeah.
years. Yeah, then we'll do it all over again. You know.
Yeah, sounds like a
grand.
plan. And so one of the things that we've been doing is what Devin mentioned there, where we've just been going to the beach constantly. And the other thing is eating. We have done so much eating because we have missed the food.
Oh my god.
So much.
It's unreal. It's a whole other world over here. It's so good.
I don't know why Irish butter just is the best butter. In the 3 years I lived in Canada, how many times did I have toast?
Never.
Literally not once. Even if they would give it to me free with my like breakfast, my meal, I never would take it because I just don't really like toast. Like I'm not really bothered.
Yeah.
See here, I have like 20 rounds of toast every single day. It's awful. Like I need to stop.
So good though.
Oh,
so
it's
good.
the best.
Nothing compares.
And
for
Devin's
sure.
been living off chicken boxes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a struggle. We might as well have taco like in an IV drip at this stage.
For definite.
And so there's been like a few things that we've been trying to figure out in terms of like health and stuff like that, and Devin's visa with moving from Canada to Ireland. There's a lot of things that we're trying to figure out right now. One of them being my health records, which is a bit of a nightmare. In Canada, they gave me my MRIs on like memory pens or USB pens. Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Just USB sticks.
Jump drive.
I've never heard
Jump drive, I think.
A jump drive?
Yeah.
Did you just make that up?
Maybe.
Here, they've tried to open the memory pens to see my MRIs, and it's just unreadable. They had it for like 2 weeks, they couldn't figure it out. We took the memory pens back, we couldn't figure it out. It's a bit of a nightmare, and so like I have been referred on to a neurologist and an oncologist, right? But they won't see me until they see my scans, and I can't get booked in for an MRI, and I think my next one's supposed to be in like 6 or 7 weeks time.
Yeah.
And I can't get scheduled for that until they've seen my like previous MRIs. So there's a few things that we're trying to figure out.
So yeah, one of the many things I gotta figure out over here, you know, being on my visa, is learning how to drive. Now, it's crazy over here, right?
I say that about Canada.
Yeah, so they drive on the wrong side of the road over here, obviously, you know, and then the steering wheel is obviously switched to the opposite side of the car as well. So, and they also drive manuals. That's all they do is manuals. And
sure do.
over in Canada, all we drive is automatic, and it's so much easier. It just makes more sense. So yeah, that's been a struggle. I've tried a couple times now, but definitely stalled many times.
Hundreds of times.
Yeah, but you know, I'm getting better.
You are. That's one of the things that I'm really, really looking forward to as well, is being able to drive. I remember making the move to Canada and feeling like a little overwhelmed. Are you finding it like a little overwhelming with the change of things? No, I feel like I had never been to Canada either or met anyone when I moved, whereas you've been here like 100 times. You know everyone, you know the crack. For anyone that hasn't been to Ireland before, what would you say to them? It's like being here, like coming for a visit. How would you explain it to them? Summarize it.
It's honestly like... Kitty.
Hey, Moo.
Moo.
What are you doing here, Mrs.? Hey, Moo. This is Moo. She's like 15. She is so old and she looks like a kitten.
Honestly, there is no words to describe it. That's a really hard question. Well, the country itself is so beautiful. It's absolutely stunning here. No matter where you are, you travel, you drive down the road, and there's just mountains and hills everywhere. Very different from where I lived. The food is a million times better than what it is at home. That is 100% truth. People are so nice here, you know, everybody's so friendly. A lot of them are hard to understand though. That's tough for me.
So there's been a few times now where we're in the shop and Devin will say something and you hear everyone's necks literally snap to turn around to be like, who is that? Where are they from?
Yeah.
And it's really nice for that not to be happening to me. It's nice for those roles to be reversed.
For that,
and for it to be you. Not that anyone ever means bad by it at all.
No.
It's just very funny for us to have that like dynamic change, I feel like.
Yeah. It's funny because you'd say that to me before when we were staying here, and I never noticed it until we moved.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to notice it. I see everybody being like,
looking at you. Yeah,
so
for
it's
definitely.
funny, for sure.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you very much for watching. There's a lot of things that we would want to update you on in terms of us settling and Devon's visa and just kind of what's been going on with us, and then also like the health side of things and trying to get that figured out. So we will definitely keep you in the loop, and we just want to come on and show our face and have you know that we made the move finally, what we've been waiting for a minute. So
yeah,
we're very happy. So, like I said, if you made it to the end, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we will chat to you very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.